Hi, I'm John Stampin from WMEP Manufacturing Solutions. With me today is Jerry Thiltgen, WMEP's Operational Excellence Service Line Lead. He's going to talk with us about the importance of utilizing job instructions to retain new and existing employees. Jerry, we're hearing a lot about how companies are struggling to keep employees and recruit new employees. What causes people to stay or leave a company?
Well, unfortunately, John, the primary reason is the supervisor's is the immediate supervisor. And part of that reason, if you dig down into it a little bit, is the supervisor isn't paying attention to them and checking in with them. And the employee then doesn't feel the company is investing in them through training or cares about them. They don't get a sense that they belong. They don't have immediate success at the job. And therefore they feel bad because they aren't making good products. They want to be able to go home, tell their spouse, significant other, or friend that they had a good day at work, and thus come back the next day.
Okay, Jerry, what are job instructions and how do they help companies retain employees?
Well, believe it or not, John, most companies don't have a standardized approach to training new employees. They usually get handed around to different people with various levels of experience and with different abilities to train others. So new employees are nervous about doing the right thing and contributing. But when a company has identified and documented standard work practices, they can quickly communicate these to new employees. Employees can now be confident in what they're doing because they have a defined standard to follow, and thus they can be successful and come back tomorrow. So with clear instructions, they feel valued in that they produce product right away, good product. They value the time a supervisor spends with them, so they feel they belong.
Jerry, how do you develop and deploy job instructions?
Well, John, there's a standard approach. Standard work or job instructions, as some people call it, are usually created by the employees themselves, perhaps leaders and supervisors. In other words, whoever knows the job best, with the goal of getting a person to quickly remember to do a job correctly, safely, and conscientiously. So the trainer then has to break a job down to three components, and they are the important steps, the key points about that important steps, and the reason for the key point. So then the trainers have to be trained on the best method to train others. And most leaders don't have that formal training, but a couple of things they do need to do is, we call it the 4-step method. Prepare the worker, present the operation, try out performance, and follow up.
Tell me about companies that have utilized job instructions that you've worked with. What results have they achieved?
Well, here's a couple of them. They reduce training time, which is key. Better employee retention because the employee felt good about their job and they come back tomorrow. Fewer injuries because people know how to make things safely. Increased job satisfaction and morale. They're producing better product quicker. It's best for everybody all around. According to Kyle Kopp, the VP of Manufacturing at Sussex IM, he says, and I quote, "Having job instructions has helped establish a culture that boosts recruiting efforts in a tight labor market." He also said, "We are seeing reductions in scrap, labor variance, and overhead." He says, "Every company tracks their performance and has key performance indicators, so you can see the direct influence of a program like this." And that's the TWI job instruction program that I've been referring to throughout this.
How does a company get started if they want to do this?
Well, obviously, the first thing a company has to do, John, is make a commitment to create and document job instructions. I haven't gone to any company yet that said that they do believe it's very important. Unfortunately, not a lot of them have done that. So make the commitment to do it and then start doing it. They then have to train leaders on how to train new employees. There is a formal, structured way to do this well. And also they have to commit to training new employees to the job instructions from day one. As soon as the employee comes in, we got to get them up and running, feeling successful, feeling that they're needed, that they're wanted, that they're appreciated, so they come back. And then they have to ensure that the employee has success right away and feel they're part of the team. So I think if companies just commit to all that, they'll have success.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Jerry. We appreciate your sharing information about job instructions with us.
Thank you, John.
Okay.